Let me start off by saying that I don't care about what she said. I am a movie reviewer and not a political specialist. In this review, I will solely focus on the art at hand, and not the one artist that said a few controversial things. Let me remind you that Brie Larson isn't the only person behind this film. You can hate on her, but don't hate on the hard work of hundreds of people who worked their asses off to make this film. You think Steve here deserves the hate when he spent many late nights working hard to edit the sound? I didn't think so. So, when I put the controversies aside, what do I think about this movie? It was fine. For me, it was somewhere between Ant-Man and the Wasp and Black Panther. Captain Marvel was more playful than I expected. She had some genuinely funny scenes and was more charismatic as shown in the trailers. The best part of the film was, of course, Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury. We see a side of Fury we never see, the fun side. Though it is disappointing how he loses his eye, it's still a fun ride seeing Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, our serious Avengers leader Nick Fury, making jokes alongside aliens. The Skrulls were underdeveloped and felt weak, but the twist of their story was quite interesting and I enjoyed it. And I don't think it's the end of their story. I don't think it's the last we're gonna see of the Skrulls. Brie Larson is not the perfect fit for Captain Marvel. Let me just say that out of the gate. She just doesn't seem as fierce and brave as the Captain Marvel. Every time she has a serious scene, it just doesn't quite work right. I know it sounds dumb, but I just can't take her seriously. But I'm hopeful for the future and how the Russo brothers are going to treat her in Endgame. I trust them and I know that they know what they're doing. The production behind this film was really cool, and for the most part the CG was nice. Some sets were amazingly made, and I really just liked the feel you got from the 90s. Everything felt right, and there was a quick little scenes of the environment in the 90s was that, it was nice. Now, let's talk about the feminism in this film. It wasn't that bad. I was expecting cringy lines about her being a woman, a fierce woman, but I would say the most, ham-fisted parts were when she was seeing the flashbacks of her life with lines like, "You know why it's called a cockpit, right?" And things that seem a little bit over the edge, but it was only for a short period of time and it did not affect the movie that much. And the other time we see a more obvious, shove of this agenda was when the Supreme Intelligence shows her the same flashbacks we saw before and tells her that she should just give up. And I think since it's for a really short time, both of these scenes and the second scene is followed by an awesome part of the movie that she turns to like Super Saiyan mode and goes all out, and it's really cool. And I think the getting up scene was well made. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I think it's mostly because of the controversy behind it that people try to, look really hard for this stuff, but it's really not that bad. And everyone's getting freaked out over this, but it's not like the movie was in any sort of way offensive. It was just empowering to women, and it was all right. The script for this movie was pretty bad and was kind of all over the place. It's not that bad. It's still very unorganized, but I wasn't expecting a lot from a superhero flick. It was just, it made a movie that was fine. So, and overall, it's not as bad as people say, and it is not as good as critics say it is. It's fun, and if you stop thinking about the controversy behind it, you can easily enjoy this film. I give it a solid 7 out of 10, and thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you disagree with me, let's have a chat in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So I haven't posted in a while. I was kind of busy, but and I'm back, and I'm gonna be reviewing every major film that comes out. If any film you guys want me to review, just leave it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Peace.